Hello everybody and welcome back to Civilization. This is my first full playthrough in God knows how long. And I came up against a little bit of an issue last week. Now, you are currently looking at my trade report. And I now currently have it so that the total income is equal to the total cost. Now, the way I was able to do that was I've moved one worker from this tile to here, which means we're no longer gaining food, so that means our population is going to halt, but we're getting a lot more money. Also from here, I did the same. I moved it from here to here, and we're now not gaining any more population growth, but we're getting more money. I also increased the taxes slightly, but it has leveled off our income, so this will stop everything from happening. As you can see, the maintenance costs are a bit high, but it's only related to buildings. So the people, I can have as many people as I want, not a problem. However, the problem you have is I don't want to put a granary down if it's gonna. See, I feel like I need the granary for storage. However, we do just need people. So I think I'm going to keep it as a granary. Hope with the person I get, I'll just make sure we're getting at least enough coins to cover the cost of the granary for now, and we'll see how it goes. And at the moment, I don't want to kind of charge the people down south, but I am just going to continue building horses until we're completely covered, and then just pile them all in, because why not at this point, you know? But the one thing I am going to do is I'm going to move him in here and just settle him here, because I like to at least have a couple, even though they can't really get here. See, it says the funds are low. They're not, I mean, 51 isn't the best, but it should stay at 51 now. Just get rid of him. He was annoying me. And then we'll fortify him again. And now what I'm going to do as well, and now obviously this is the world map, so we know that they're down here and we know that we are up here. We currently don't have a single town by the coast, so at the moment I couldn't even build ships if I wanted to, but my plan was to build another town like in this, around here, in this corner-esque. But now I'm wondering whether it might be worth building a town down here, maybe somewhere around here. Because yeah, we've got the Incas on here, but we don't know where anyone else is, and we can't get off the island because we're not close to land. So maybe around here could be worth doing a town. But now it is a case now of just waiting to see if they come to attack us, or what happens from there. These guys are essentially going to go with my my knights, and obviously you do have to make sure they're not on the same square, because they don't stack as far as I'm aware, so you don't gain the defense of both of them. It will just be one of them. And what that'll mean is, if that one dies, every unit on the square dies. We're going to see if the numbers helps me. And we'll see how many of their guys die to ours before they decide they don't want to fight anymore. There we go. We'll have him there. See, my only concern about taking the fight to them specifically is just the fact that I know they have the option of a catapult because I've seen it. We did it. We got mathematics. There we go. Perfect. So we're not doing too badly. I can now do the catapult. This is why I wanted mathematics, so that I can get a couple of catapults. Because the catapults are good against towns. So we'll see. And now we're going to go to the wheel, I think. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get one more flanks and one more sword, one more horseman. I'm then going to do both towns making the catapult. What does he have to say for himself? Greetings. Okay, that was a bit weird. So go out of your way to say when in fact it's like, yeah, it's a bit weird. There it is. See, we knew we had these guys. Alright, so now let's change this to catapult. And again, I would love to be able to move this back to there, because that drastically increases our build. However, we simply don't have the money right now. I'll turn these guys off because I think I might end up feeding them into it. And this is my point. The defense is needed. Let's give something a try. In fact, no, you just need to fortify, actually. You fortify there. Okay, let's do it. It's always a lot tougher when you're trying to kind of move your guys around. And that was a mistake. I should have moved people away, because this land here, I don't think anyone can move over this. Because if I move, they're just going to be stuck. That's their whole move. And then he can just continue to attack and move me on. But I don't actually believe... Yeah, there we go. See, I knew that was coming. But I didn't want to attack with him because it felt pointless. That's where his is more defense than anything else. I want him to move closer before anyone attacks. He might take out my flanks here. Let's empty into him. It doesn't make sense, but I'll take it. And then we'll fortify him. And guard for the next wave. Aha, who's this? Well, I'm gonna do it because it makes more sense. Why can't I move him? It makes no sense. I can move him. Why can't the cavalry move? Okay, well, I'm gonna fortify him, I suppose. Alright, let's just lose. Let's lose. Let's lose, shall we? So I know I've got guys stationed in these towns, but it feels like he is just churning out these high-end things. You see, because then it's on its way. If I take it off of that and put it back on there, we get another 2. But the money, we lose 1 money. So we haven't got that long, but it will build these things much quicker. We'll do that. We'll lose 1 a turn. We've got 50 turns until we're out of money. Plus these turns are definitely taking longer to go. There's definitely a lot more needing to be loaded. Oh yay. A granary. That essentially means we're now losing 2 coins. Every time. But then I do need to also upgrade their workers so that they're just churning out money at this point. Because if I can churn out money from Hamburg, it then gives me the option So you see that way I've got money. Cavalry. I can do cavalries from here. I can do the flanks. See, the cavalries move faster. I feel like I'm just going to get this one for now to churn out cavalry. And at this rate, they are getting, in a minute, they'll go up another pop as well. Which in theory, because if I took one of these off and put it over here, I don't know. That still looks the best. Okay, so let's leave that as is for now and let it continue. It's doing actually not bad as a town. Its resources will reach a max in a minute, but it's actually not doing too badly. And yeah, so we're on an income of 10 and a cost of 11 again. So we're now back to just that one extra cost. I'm just going to feed it straight in. Just go straight in. I mean, we're going to lose these battles at some point. Here we go. And this is going to really help us. Yeah, so basically these guys have a very strong attack, but a very weak defense. So they're great for just going all out, but they're really tough when it comes to actually being attacked, which is what annoys me, why it took 4 of my guys to kill one, when they're probably going to kill me immediately. There you go, what did I say? It makes no sense. The defense is weak, yet 3 of my guys died to one of theirs. But I do think I've got a better grasp now. So when I do a second run, which I might just do straight after, we'll see, you know, I'll be better positioned to know what I'm looking at, the right kind of places to go to settle. And you see, that's a good thing about all my roads, is technically I can just walk them straight from the far town all the way up and down within a couple of turns, so that's not too bad. And we discovered the secrets of the wheel. Perfect. I mean, we're not doing, again, we got that quite quickly, I will say. That was pretty decent. And there's the chariot. And it is funny how it's a very war-driven path. Currency, maybe? Alright, so let's have a quick look in this town. See, this is 2 and 2. If we turn that off and put it on there, doesn't do any better. Doesn't do any better. Right, that gives us another coin, and the food is still growing. So the next time we go over the top, which will be in a handful of turns, we can go back on here. But this 3 coins gives us the 3 coins we need to stop bleeding money. In theory. Okay, yes, there you go. 11 and 11. So now we'll stop bleeding money at 40, which is decent. And then we're fine for the time being. We'll just dispose of him. And my plan, really, is just to try and get... it sounds ludicrous, but realistically, I just want to try and get 3 catapults together and march them down. That's all I want to do. I just want to get 3 catapults and march them down with 2 of the cavalry. Oh, nice. We haven't done this in a while. We get to upgrade our palace. I'm going to go with the walls. so that we can have both side walls the same as the front fascia, I think. I do like this effect, the way that your castle slowly builds, and I'm under the impression that the thing that gives this castle the ability to increase is your population and your scientific ability at that point. And now you can see on the side there that it's got the little side bracket. And you see, now we'll see how many of these guys. It's ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous. Because now theirs is going to kill mine. It's just annoying, is all. It's just annoying. Okay, so let's have a little look, because... Okay, next turn. Next turn, we'll get our next guy. So we'll deal with that then. Again, I hate it. And this is one reason I don't play Civ more than I would like to, because things like that annoy me. There are going to be people that are going to say it's down to randomness rolls and there's a chance that could happen and all of this kind of nonsense. But the way I look at it is their catapult that has a defense of 1 defeated 3 guys with an attack of 2, 1 guy with an attack of 6. Ridiculous. Oh, hello, hold on, before we go any further. Yes, it did. It went straight on there, meaning our resources are still increasing. So the population's still going to increase. Things are coming very quickly now. So that's good. Nice. And having that extra city has actually really helped me out. Yeah, and that seems to be my big problem at the moment. I just can't get a ground in. I can't send any men down. Because it feels like they send one man up to attack, and he will take out most of the army that I have on the spot at that point. They send someone up and I attack them, and I lose all the fights. And yet again... Hold on, this. Oh. No, here we go. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. I can't do anything. I'm literally just building men to lose to their men. That's literally all I'm doing. I might walk my guy down, you know. That might be how this is going to end. I'm going to walk my catapult and 1... Let's have a look. See, I want these in here because they've got a strong defense. Don't want to take any of them out. I've got... Oh. Okay, so I'll get another one of these. Right, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to start sending this guy down. I think I'm going to send them down this channel here and go for this town here, just because I think going 1 block at a time and moving them around here is just going to take so long to attack this town here. Although they are sending men up this way, so if I was to go this way, they definitely wouldn't come into contact with another person. But I honestly believe they've probably got people like stood along here, so I don't think I could get all the way to this town. But I'm going to send him with two of these guys. You know what, actually, this is where I'm going to leave it. This is where I'm going to end it. So, let's see both our towns. Let's see all 3 towns. There we go. So this is our towns. Hamburg has really come into its own, which I love. It's fantastic. Really, really good. I'm really glad it's done that. The other 2 have had to hold because of money more than anything else. But the money's leveled out, so that's also pretty decent. And yeah, at the moment we are just creating guys to feed to their guys. However, that little army you can see there's not much of it. It's 2 2 cavalry and 1 catapult. What I'm going to do is next video I am going to slowly walk this army of 3 down here and come at this town here. Now they're sending all their men up here. I don't want to have these guys just die like halfway just because they come up against one of their guys and that's it, end of story. I'm not having that. I'm going to attempt to go this way round and see if we can sneak round and start attacking this town. The moment I can get them to stop fighting, I can start focusing on doing other things. And the moment they stop fighting, if they don't stop fighting, I might even be able to take one of their towns by surprise and get some money. I mean, I can almost believe this isn't the only 3 towns. There's going to be another one further up this arm somewhere. Maybe even around here. So the first town we come across, we're fighting. That will be next week. It's going to be the March of the Free. So yeah, look forward to that next week. This has been Retro Weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going back to the normal streaming, the normal videos next week, so keep an eye out for those. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The times are a bit over the place at the moment, but with the world as it is, I'm glad I can still do it. So thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.